Hello everybody. I'm trying to get my live streaming to work and it's just not wanting to work. It did work for a second and now it's not working again. Now it says I'm live, so let's find out. I'm not live. Well, yeah, I am live. I just can't figure the camera out. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Why is it forcing me to record? Forcing me to record like this. I don't understand it. But it is working. I'm not sure. What is all the feedback? Why is all that feedback coming through my laptop? That's crazy. I don't know if this is working, if it's not working. I'm just going to leave this on here for a minute. I'm having no luck getting this thing to work. I'm so limited in the space I'm allowed to use. Now it says that I want to turn the camera this way, see what happens. See, that's got it turned. Okay, I got to turn it the other way, guys. I'm just turning it all the way around just so I can see. Now on my phone, that's upside down. That's just total craziness. My phone is upside down, literally. I've turned my phone completely upside down. And now that is over there like that. I'm trying to figure out the orientation, guys, of where my phone has to be to work for live streaming. And I am not having any success here. It's just acting all crazy. This is going to be very difficult. I'm trying to eliminate the screeching. That's coming through my laptop. So I'm not sure how well this is working. It is live streaming, apparently, but it's not in landscape mode. I just don't understand what's going on. It's very weird, but it is live streaming, I hope. So Now, where were we? I did a video a little earlier, and my camera stopped working, just stopped recording, and I didn't know it. So some of this got done off camera, because I'm not going to upload that video. We'll just go with this right here for now and see how it works out. So where was I at? Where had I started already? Oh, I see where it was. So let's see if we can get turned around here. We already swatched this pencil. It's an orange sienna. So I've got to turn my book around. That's how I work. I need to zoom in just a little bit more if I can do it without messing up. Oh no. Maybe I can. It should be a little bit closer than that, but I'm not sure. Guys, I'm just trying to figure out my camera and stuff. Maybe about like that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, about like that right there. Now, I don't know what the zoom is on there. And hello and welcome to those who are watching. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure the camera out. Let's see what I'm going to be able to do as far as live streaming is concerned. It looks totally weird because it has this stuff on my screen telling me that it's not actually live streaming. But let's see what happens. So we're working on this section here. Actually, I need to pull the crumbs off of there. Now we'll try this again. Okay. Now I realize some of y'all might be looking for farming, but I'm just trying to figure out how I can live stream my coloring. Maybe I have figured it out. We'll see. I'm just going to live stream for a while and see what happens. Now, I don't know why my camera shut off earlier. I have a trash can right here, guys, that I sweep the crumbs into, and I use a barber brush. I can't really pull the camera back further away. This camera mount is very stiff. It's very difficult to use. I'm just trying to make sure I keep everything on camera here, guys, so you can see. So when I don't have anybody in the chat, then we'll do some coloring. And hope for the best. Hopefully my phone will not shut itself off, the camera, like it did the last time I was using it. Because I did make a video, but the camera shut off. I didn't even know it, so I didn't even get the whole video recorded. So there is progress you'll see in this picture. And I have not uploaded that video yet. Hello. Hey, you're my math teacher. I need that. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just figuring out how to do a live stream using my cell phone. I can't get the orientation that I want. I can't get it to work in landscape mode, so I'm going to have to do it like this for now, which is not what I want, but at least I can chat with people. How's your day? I hope you can hear me okay, because this is my first live stream using my cell phone. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, and it's actually very, very difficult. Good, I'm glad you're having a good day. What time is it where you live? I don't ask for personal information or anything, but I do like to know what time it is, like what time zone people live in compared to mine. Oh, wow. 1:17 in the afternoon, and it is, let me see, what time is it here? It is 3:17 in the morning where I live. Wow, okay. Yeah. Now, are you, you're on Monday afternoon, is that, or you're in the afternoon, but is that on Monday or are you Sunday? Monday, okay. So you're ahead of me. Now let's see, where am I? Now I will tell you that for me, doing the live streaming is more about being able to chat with people than it is actually coloring. But this is a new hobby for me, something I can do from home, from my living room. I also do some live streaming with my PlayStation, but I'm not really a gamer. But I use it for live streaming. I am 65. Recently retired. So I have a new hobby. And you are the first person to come into the chat as far as for the coloring live stream. Because I just started this live stream not too long ago, about 15 minutes ago. And I do have, there are some people that attend my live streams with the the farming. So they may just watch from the outside. Monty. So are you an artist? Awesome. I am not an artist. But I was seeing some videos on YouTube of people doing this, coloring, adult coloring, and man, they were amazing. So I thought, well, I'll try to see it. Oh, I'm seeing some, I actually see text on my phone screen where the chat is. That's kind of interesting. I'm watching it on my laptop. It's a little bit easier for me to see. But I just now noticed it's actually on the screen. I was wondering how that would work. This is my first time using a cell phone to be able to, well, I can't see your profile yet because I'm using my phone. I can't look it up right now. I'll look it up here in a little while because you're my math teacher. That's why I asked if you draw and stuff like that, because I figure you might have videos that I can check out. Yeah, I'll be checking out your channel when I get done here. I like looking at everybody's channel, see what kind of stuff. I'm impressed. I don't think I've looked at anybody's. Well, I did look at one person's. They only had like 1 or 2 videos. And it wasn't of them. You make edits, okay? That's cool. I don't even have the ability to do stuff like that on my phone. Minor stuff, I guess, but oh, okay. Yeah, I think editing probably is kind of difficult. And I don't want to get into that. That's one thing I like about live streaming too, because you don't have to worry about editing. Well, 11-year-olds can learn how to do stuff. I can tell you right now, my 8-year-old grandson is firmly convinced that he knows more than I do, so. Let me see. Okay, well, I do wish this was in landscape mode, but that's just something YouTube does not allow right now from mobile devices. Okay? So I have a lot smaller space to work in here, try to make sure that I keep my work on the camera. Oh, you're busy working on one of your own projects. Okay, yeah. I have some people that watch my PlayStation farming simulator live streams, and they'll be working on mods, on their own mods, programming mods, while I'm kind of in the background, and that's cool. I color a little bit, and then I talk to people. And it's the same way when I'm playing the farming game, because I can kind of have it set up to where it will play itself, and I can pay more attention to chat. And that's why I'm streaming, is for the chat aspect. I'm just trying to make sure I keep everything on camera, guys. So let's see. All right, let's see. Okay. A little. And I am still figuring out what I'm doing, guys, as far as the streaming and everything goes. Okay. This is tricky. Just making sure everything stays on camera is tricky. Oh, there. My lead crumbled a little bit right there. Every time I move it, it's like I have to try to find that spot again. The camera range, as far as there's no room to move around. And I like to move my work. Thank you. I'm trying to keep everything on camera and Okay. Now, should I just disappear all of a sudden? It's because YouTube lost connection, or my Wi-Fi might have went out, or my phone just stopped recording. But I will never just hit the off button and leave without letting everybody know. But I have had things happen that I didn't have any control over. Now, I mentioned earlier, this is the first time I've ever tried coloring a picture like this style. And it is pretty interesting, seeing as how there doesn't have to be any kind of color scheme. You can do whatever you want to. But then I find I have so many options as far as color that it's like, wow, well, what color do I use? I have too many choices. There was a time when you had a choice between like red, blue, green, yellow, orange, purple, just your basic colors. You didn't have all kinds of different shades of each color to choose from. Okay. Oh, that finished it. That was the last one of those sections. I didn't realize that. Good. Cool. Moving along. Okay, let's see. And these are the Kalour pencils from the 300 set. And I've been making these swatch cards, but I don't have them all done. I have 110 done, as you can see on that number. So I have 190 more to go. They're not going to get done anytime soon. All right, now let's see here. I'm thinking something about like here we have pumpkin yellow. This is number 30. Number 30, pumpkin yellow. So let's go over here, let's swatch it. Pumpkin yellow, right here. I was almost on the wrong side. I wondered what happened to it. There we go. So we'll swatch it. Oh, that's bright. And then we're just going to pull it down like that. Okay? So we will, let's see, let's start with this one here. Man, just because it's on my camera doesn't mean it's actually showing up very good. Okay. Oh, let's sharpen it. Thank you to those who are watching the stream. My first live streaming as far as coloring is concerned. But I will be doing this a lot more if people enjoy it. And hopefully, like with my farming, I will have some regular chat attendees. Because I will be doing live streaming. I don't really like doing the videos. I like doing live streaming. I would just like to be able to do it in the landscape mode as opposed to portrait mode. But until YouTube gives us some of our controls back that they deleted, we're not going to be able to do that. They took our options of default settings away from us. Okay. Math teacher, you still with me? Okay. Ken, hi. I decided to go ahead and try live streaming even though it's in portrait mode. I just cannot get it to live stream in landscape mode from my mobile device. So we're going to try it like this. How's your day? Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. My day's been good. Of course, it's, let's see, what time is it? It's like way early in the morning. It's 10 minutes till 4 in the morning where I live. But yeah, it's been a good day. I got a little stressed out trying to figure out this live streaming stuff, but other than that, I'm just going to have to do it like this. I'd rather it be in landscaping mode, but I much prefer doing live streaming as opposed to making videos because I can chat with people. So I guess that's what I'll be doing it this way from now on. I made a video earlier, actually last night, and for some reason my camera just quit recording. I didn't even know it. But I think it's because I let the battery power get too low. I thought I had my phone plugged in though. But anyway, it quit recording. So I started playing around with the live streaming. And it didn't look like I was streaming, but sure enough I was. I just wasn't streaming in the landscape mode. So I decided just to work with what I got. Yeah, I thought I had my phone plugged in that time, but maybe I didn't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like right now, it is not plugged in. because the orientation of the phone is like really weird from what I'm used to. But I can't get it to let me do what I want, so I'll just have to learn a new way of doing it, which really is just the orientation of the phone itself in the little phone holder here. And it'll be all right. It just feels like I have a lot less working space as far as the camera is concerned. So I can keep everything on camera that I'm doing. I like to do everything in real time. I figure if I can spend 82 hours coloring this picture, you can spend part of that time watching me. I do like the time-lapse videos, though. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy watching those artists when they put the music in the background and they do the time-lapse videos. Those are very cool. I do like watching those. So Ken, you said you're making dinner. What are you making? I never know whether people like to hear talking in their videos. I mean, that they watch. If they prefer there be no talking. That's hard for me to do, though. I mean, it would be all right. You could do no talking, just making videos, but it would be hard to do a live chat. And have no talking in it. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad, because that's what you get with me. Who knows what I might chat about. Well, when you're doing videos and live streaming and stuff like that, you have multiple audiences that you have to consider. Because if you're doing a live stream, you have those who are in chat. You have those who are watching but are not in chat. And then, of course, you have those who will view your live stream as a video once you're done and YouTube has just rendered it and posted it. It's just another video. So you really have three different audiences. And of course, if you're live streaming, you kind of have to chat unless you disable your chat room. And I guess some people do that. That's not what I want to do. I like meeting people. Let's see. Double check and make sure I'm still on camera. Now, I had my 8-year-old grandson over here yesterday on Sunday. It is now Monday, 4 o'clock in the morning, but I had my grandson over here, and he actually sat at my art table and colored a picture. When I bought my art supplies, I bought my grandchildren some art supplies too. Yeah, I just talk to myself basically for the benefit of others. Yeah, he sat down and he colored a picture, and then he wanted to use my pencils. And I told him, no, that's not happening. I did tell him that if he'll take care of the stuff that I bought him, that I will get him a 150 color set of Crayola pencils, because they're not a bad pencil. I have those pencils. I did my Mickey Mouse using those pencils. Yeah, he'll like the Crayola, and he'll have a lot of options on color. Not so much right now. I think the set I bought him had maybe 24. So I think a jump up from 24 to 150 should be pretty good for him. But he has to learn to take care of stuff. It's like today, he said, okay, I took care of it. Well, it's still sitting on my art table instead of on the shelf where it belongs. I said, well, are you going to put your stuff away or what? So he kind of smiled at me, and then he went and put it away. And then he was like, okay, can I use your pencils? I said, no. Well, I thought about giving him letting him use mine, but I would rather just buy him his own set. They're only, they were $25 at Walmart for the 150 count. But he does have to earn that. But he'll have to share also with any of his cousins or his sister. If any of them happen to come over and want to color, he's going to have to share his colors. Okay. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm just going to color for a while. This is fun. This is a lot more fun than making videos. You guys may not understand that if you don't do live streaming, if that's not your thing. But yeah, I'd much rather do this than making videos. As long as I can keep the work that I'm doing, it's not really work, but if I can keep it on the camera so you guys can see, that's my main thing, is making sure that it's viewable. I know in my first video, the coloring video, I got off camera a few times, and those were made in landscape mode, and I still got off camera. And sometimes when I'm doing live stream, I do get quiet. But not very often, so don't get used to it. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Well, welcome back. I've just continued on as though you were still here. And that includes the talking. Yeah, I'm actually very glad to see you, Ken Ken. I thought I might have to wait until I saw you in one of my PS5 live streams. Yeah, there are. I have other people watching that are not in the chat, and that's fine. It's the same way with my farming live stream on PlayStation. People will watch, and some of them will come in the chat room, but they generally will watch first for a while and then come in. Monty might be watching right now, so I give Monty a shout out just in case, because he does do that. He'll watch from the sidelines for a while he's doing other stuff, I would assume. And then when he's able to come in, he does. And that's cool. Playing Star Wars. Explain. The watching I can understand, but the playing, are you mean like a video game? I gotcha. Okay. That's cool. I like that, actually. Because that is, it's kind of like what I'm doing. I mean, my attention is on the coloring, but because I prefer to chat. Oh, okay. I've not heard of it. Role-playing game. I do know that if you have a PC, you have a lot more access to playing games and those type games and stuff like that than you do on console. Good. On the Jedi character, okay. So you have to build them up, like you have the different Star Wars characters, and then like they're weak, that kind of thing, and you have to build them up, their strength and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. I'm kind of hoping I can train these pencils to do a good job, and then I can just chat. Oh, wow. Now, see, that's something I struggle with on any video game. Yeah, I never played World of Warcraft either, but all that character building and stuff like that, I tend to lose interest. And I hope I'm not talking too loud. I'm right here beside my phone. I don't really know what the volume sounds like. Because my phone is like in my face. It's just pointed down. It's between me and my work, so I'm kind of over to the side. Trying to stay on camera here, guys. Yeah, I do a lot of backspacing myself. Okay, I'm glad the volume's okay. Those are things that are hard to figure out. Even when you go back and like listen to it after it's been posted, which I do, it's still hard to tell, really. I do tend to watch my own videos and stuff like that because I want to see if I actually think it's okay. Most of them I do. I think they turn out pretty good. Well, I don't want to be like loud. I do want to be heard. I don't want to sound like I'm muffled inside a tin can and stuff like that. And anytime you have to change like your equipment and stuff like that, we have to move things around. That also can change. So I think I have figured out my phone positioning as far as the camera positioning for streaming this way. It's not what I want, but it's what works. So I will have to go with that for now. Now I got a little bit of crumbs. I have to figure out where I'm working. Look here. I mentioned this in one of my first videos that a lot of the women that I see doing this, they use a makeup brush. So I thought it was appropriate that I use a barber brush. I figured if they can use a makeup brush, I'm going to use a barber brush. So yeah, I bought me a barber brush for brushing off the dust. And I brush it into a trash can too. I don't brush it off onto my floor because I don't want to step on those little pieces of... Yeah, that's what I have. This is the one I have is like a neck duster in a barber shop. Not the actual brush that you apply the shave cream with. I do have one of those too. I have a straight razor. I don't use it. I don't shave. I have a long beard, or at least it's growing back out long again. It was long and I singed it trying to light a propane heater this past winter, and it singed it. I had to shave it off and start over again. Yeah, that was not fun. It was the first time I ever tried to light up a propane heater, and it didn't want to light real quick. And by the time it did, the fumes had built up, and boom! It didn't burn me or anything. It just singed my beard, but it singed it enough that I could not trim it. I had to just shave it off and start over. Yeah, it was a surprise. I will tell you that. I wasn't expecting it, and I was actually aware that that could be a possibility, and I was really being as careful as I could. And I'm glad to say I will probably never light another propane heater head. Yes, it's growing back. I made some videos watching my beard grow. I haven't made one in a while. I should make another one. Actually, I will. I'll do another unboxing, and I'll do a watching my beard grow when I do an unboxing. It won't be art stuff though. It'll be pots and pans so I can cook. I'm not a cook, but I like to have the stuff to cook in just in case. And right now I've been in my apartment for, let's see, July, August, 3 months, and I still don't have any pots and pans. No cookware. Well, I finished. I didn't realize I'd gone all the way around the circle already. Yeah, because I was living with family before, so I didn't have to have that kind of stuff. Hey, that thing's starting to look pretty nice. Wow, I'm looking at it on my laptop, just an image, so I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. You're right. When I'm chatting with people, I'm not thinking about how much time I'm putting into doing what I'm doing. I'm slow at it anyway. Okay, so that finishes up with that color. That's very good. And that was number 30. So that goes. Okay, now what color? I really want to experiment, but at the same time, I don't want to experiment. I'm wanting to use as many different colors as I can on here, and I kind of strayed from that already because I could have switched up some of these colors, but I was wanting to do these leaves to try an actual leaf looking thing, but this is not really the right page for that. That's not what because I'm swatching these colors. I got to remember that that's part of what I'm doing too, is swatching the colors. So let's look for, I think right here we go. Oh, this should look nice. Fluorescent rose pink. I know you guys can't see that probably. You probably cannot see that number. It is number 234, fluorescent rose pink. 234, so let's swatch it. 234. Oh, I already swatched it. That means I already used it. I can't use that one. I already used that one, so we'll use one close to it. Here's one, fluorescent peach red. Fluorescent peach red, 235, which is just the pencil right next door to the one I was just going to use. 235 fluorescence. It's right next door to the rose pink, the fluorescent. So we'll use fluorescent peach red. Doesn't go on real heavy, but that's okay. All right. Now let me figure out where I'm going to start at here. Let's make sure I'm on camera. We're going to start right here with this one. And see how well this works. Now you may have noticed I did not sharpen this pencil. I already had a pretty good tip on it, so I decided I would just work with what it has. It's not like I forgot to do it. I need to get myself a coloring book that has flowers and stuff in it. I don't have that right now. Oh, okay. Well, let me just go ahead and sharpen it then, because this is a color I have not used before. I did not know that. Thank you for that tip. Okay, so now we're sharpened. Now, I would imagine that unless a person had something to kind of do in the background while they were like watching something like this could get kind of boring, I think. Especially the real time like this. I would think it would get kind of boring, so it's kind of good that people do have other projects they can work on. Okay, well, I'm glad you don't find it boring. I don't really want to be boring. That's not really the intended goal. But I know people watch my my farming live streams while they're working on other stuff. And that's perfectly fine. There we go, because I'm just having fun. Thank you. I appreciate that compliment. Okay. Okay, well. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Wow. Okay, my hands are starting to hurt, guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this pink ring. And then that's probably going to be all I can do. We're getting closer, though. We're getting more and more done. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a break. I got 3 more of these little petals to do. I'm not going to finish the whole petal, just the pink. I was hoping to finish the whole thing, but my hand's hurting too much. I have arthritis and carpal tunnel syndrome, and it's... That's okay. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. It will be an hour and a half by the time I get this finished. Yeah, I think my first coloring video was about 2.5 hours. But I hadn't been doing all these swatch cards either. I got 110 of my swatch cards done. I have 190 more to do. And those I will do off camera. We will swatch these onto the swatch chart, the Kalour chart. We'll do those on camera, but I'll make my swatch cards off camera. Yeah, that's right, little by little. I will be glad when those are done, though, because well, frankly, when I get these 300 done, I still have 150 of the Crayola ones to do. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Let me zoom this out. Yeah, they have like yeah, 500 or 520 or something. I can't remember. I did see something about that, but some of them I looked at. I'm going to zoom that back down a little bit, guys, so we can see the whole picture. It's kind of hard to see from that far out, but it is looking good, yes. I like it. Let's zoom in just a little bit. See if we can zoom in enough just to get the just the part we're working on. Oh, it's not wanting to stay. Stop. Stop right there. There we go. That's got pretty much got the whole picture so far. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for this live stream, guys. Ken, thank you so much. Like I said, I was hoping to see you today for this live stream. I was hoping you would be able to come. So that's really cool. Thank you. Yeah, now I don't have any set time that I'm going to be doing this. Just whenever I feel like coloring, I'm going to turn my camera on. So just look. You can always read the title of the live stream and you'll know whether I'm coloring or whether I'm doing my gaming. And of course, you're welcome into gaming live streams. I like that. I was really happy when you made a decision to join the gaming live stream, even though the coloring was what you were attracted to. So, because I was going to ask people to do that anyway, just so I could meet people. So I'm glad you chose to do that, and I'm glad you were here today. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, guys, God bless you.